Come here. You want to come here? Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh. Where am I looking? I feel like my phone is kind of backwards. No, this is it. I'm the right side up. Hi, everybody. I feel upside down. I brought a guest tonight. I'm looking down. She's been crying and crying and crying. And she's not a person. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, you guys want to meet Tulip? I brought Tulip. Here she is. She's back. It's Tulip. Aw. She's like, I don't want to be on camera. I know. There. Oh, sorry. We can't. I know. She's back. Baby Jack's doing good and Tulip's good, but she's really not excited about being here. Because Jack's back at the house. Yeah, I know. She's super cute, huh? There she is. Oh, Etobicoke. Yeah, you guys snowing yet? Okay. There. Oh, sit there. I know. She's real pretty. She's 14 now. She's old. Where am I looking? I don't know why this is doing this. This is weird. You guys are always on that side, right? See, I know she's purring. I've got to be obnoxious. Okay. Huh. All right. I don't know why it's doing this, but I'm upside down. I'm kind of upside down today. Can you see me okay? Do I look like I'm normal? Yeah? Because it's like weird. Come here, Pippa. Where are you? Oh, she's gone. Anyway. Okay. So you guys, what is going on, everybody? Exactly. We are all having problems here in California. Apparently, I was making reservations for Thanksgiving. I know, right? I was making reservations for Thanksgiving. I went out last night, and so I'm like, okay, I'll make the dinner here, right? And they just called and said, like, they can't be open. They're not allowed to be open. Literally not allowed to. Like, not allowed to. Oh, I got predictions for 2021. Oh, yeah, I bleached my hair yesterday. How's it look? It's bleached. Well, I did it 3 times, and Terry helped me fix what I did. You've been waiting patiently. Oh, wait. Okay. So anyway, they canceled the restaurants. So the restaurants are not allowed to be open on Thanksgiving at all. Anybody. So now we know this, right? I don't know why my camera is looking backwards at me. It's so weird. I can't. Okay. Yeah. New hair. So we have, I don't know where the cat is. All right. It's all done, you guys. So anyway, they closed the restaurants down literally for Thanksgiving. So we can't have Thanksgiving. Okay, usually this is on this side. See? Something is crazy. Hold on. Looks fine. Am I looking at you guys the right way? Because usually you guys go up this side, right? And I'm looking this way. So why are you all over here? I don't know. You're showing up normal. Okay, my eyes are just going the wrong way. All right, so anyway, this is what happened this week. It's grainy. Well, I don't mean that. It's grainy. Maybe I'm grainy. Okay, so it was very interesting. So I went hiking. I know, I did my hair literally, remember I had the dark right here, but I did my roots like twice and it went very, look to your right a little. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why it's going that way. It's really weird. It's super weird. It's super weird. Okay. See if I shut it. Hold on. Don't kill me, you guys. No. Let's do I have no idea. I'm like looking the wrong way. Okay. So anyway, now Tulip's disappeared on me. She was so upset and I can't find her. Oh, there you are. I see her tail. Okay. So anyway, I was running this morning and you know what I love most? I don't even know where I'm looking anymore. You know what I love most in the world is when I'm running up a hill and then somebody is literally like this covered and then they turn right around and they hide. And it's like you're like this on a path this big and they practically fall down the side. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I know, it's just ridiculous. So Los Angeles went crazy last night and everybody went out after 10. Oh, Austin, Texas, great. People are acting stupid. They're so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. We are looking dead on into Maryland. Okay, good. I'm glad. But see, my eyes want to go, with all your comments here, but for some reason, my camera's flipped today, and I don't understand why. So what can I do? I can do nothing. Cranbrook, BC. Okay, can you do a channeling of YouTuber Eugenia Cooney? Is that very skinny girl? I feel bad for her. She's very skinny. I don't like looking at people that are, not that skinny's bad, but she's like sickly skinny, if that's the one. Freedom in Florida. I've got to get to Florida. Exactly. River Mall open. What happened? They closed down our restaurants. I was making reservations. I just talked to Jason and Kenna and Lila, and I was making reservations, not for the dog and the cat, but yeah, they just literally only takeout. So they told us last night we could, do that. That's me skinny since my daughter passed. Oh my God. Yeah. I didn't get skinny when my son passed, but I got numb. So yeah, I'm making plans to head to Florida. Screw Ohio. Yeah, they're going to catch us. It's really interesting. Toronto is back in total lockdown. My cousin told me that because I'm from Toronto. You guys know this, but yeah, we're in total lockdown. So, I mean, I'm eating at my brother's house. How many more? Well, you know what, you guys, if people don't stand up and people don't say something when you see something wrong, to acquiesce and step back. I mean, everybody, I got an argument today. I always get an argument with somebody because they're like, people are scared. And I'm like, that's fine. But how many people were scared when people were in the concentration camps being burnt in the gas chambers and nobody was stepping up to the tune of 6 million people murdered? Nobody said a darn word. But this time, if you don't wear a face cloth or a burqa or whatever, you're, whatever. Florida is completely open. I think people are going to get sick. You know what's so interesting? Look, I'm so itchy. TB is a good one. Oh my God. One time I went hiking with my friend of a long time, and we were in Burbank this time, and we were going up the hill, and he was really struggling to breathe, and he was coughing, and I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, right beside me. This is a few years ago. And he's like, no, I have TB. And I'm like, what the bleeping bloody hell? But I never caught his TB. So still, oh my God, we're in Sagittarius time too. It is Sagittarius. We are Sagittarius right now. So we have a bunch of stuff happening, and I cannot find my calendar. But probably after the 14th or 17th of December, things are going to get a bit better. But yeah, hide the paper towels. I have a whole shed full of toilet paper. Yes, I'm that person. And Libra Lori and I I'm itchy. I'm so itchy from the bleach. Libra Lori and I did that. We did that. We took so much. Yep, have to close Wednesday night. See, orders have to close Wednesday night. This is ridiculous. My season. I love Sages. Keithy was a Sag, so I love my Keith. Jason's a Cancer, and Jimmy was a Sag, so both of them were Sagittariuses. Sagittarius is a good sign, y'all. However, yeah, I don't know about Trump. If I even say Trump on here, am I not going to get kicked out? Yeah, I know. I bleached my hair literally 3 times, so I'm surprised I have a scalp left. And it's kind of, I might have fried the back a bit. But anyway, December 19th, the day after Keith. There's Cindy. Oh, Cindy Lou. Yeah, the day after Keithy. 12/20, you're hitting onto the Capricorn over there. November 25th, there you go. We got 70. Excellent. Bravo. Yeah, we've got Sag. And Sag is interesting because I don't even know what to say. We have a couple of eclipses in Sag. I think we have, hi, Dallas. And I know, wait, Wolf Mother, you, I can't even, I'm just going by your handle here. You have a reading on the 9th. I got your email. I just haven't replied back. Yes, I know. It's bleached. I just kept bleaching. Garcetti, yoga pants. Garcetti, December 9th. Exactly. Oh, you're December 9th. That is Jimmy's birthday. And then Keithy was the 18th. So Jimmy was the 9th and Keithy was the 18th. And me and Jason are in the summer and John is in early spring. Kenna is a Pisces and Rascal Pants is a Gemini. Tulip is an Aries and Baby Jack is an Aquarius. There, you got it all. But yeah, it's December 12th. Okay, there you go. Yeah, big changes for Sag. but we have, you guys have an eclipse. I think it's in early January. I think it's the last eclipse in Gemini, and I think there's two of them right then. It's hitting the nodal axis too. So there's two eclipses coming up. Don't hate us Capricorns. I don't hate Capricorns. I don't hate Capricorns. Capricorns are good. But we have a real problem on our hands because we've been a year in lockdown. This has been a year and it's not going to change. It's just not going to change. So we might as well either get used to it, or people keep thinking it's going to change. It's not going to change. I mean, why would it change if we don't do anything, right? If we don't stop, sorry, I had to text them to tell them live. If we don't stop and stop people from, if we don't teach people how to treat us, it's not going to stop. We're going to continue to be aggressively marked. Look, I keep looking off that way. It's driving me crazy because I'm looking at your comments. How do I stop this? Oh, there. Maybe that's better. It's going to be, it's super aggressive right now what they're doing. 6 feet apart, masks, and, you know, no restaurants. Because apparently in Los Angeles, resist the government. Oh, I resist the Anne, oh my God, Anne, your picture was so beautiful that Bobby did for you. Your picture, oh my God, so beautiful. Yeah, we're trying to get rid Virginia, get rid of Newsom, no kidding. But that's against the law, so we have to vote him out. I'm sorry. This struck me as funny. There's the funniest memes going around the internet. Anyway, we have to actually, they show us on The Simpsons. Oh, we're going dark. I already know it. 4 years. And by the way, for all of you that voted, good for you. But for all of you that voted, the voting that's going on right now, what are you going to do when the person you voted for takes you into World War III? Because whoever's going to be in office is going to take us into World War III, which has been predicted, which is happening, and it's a dark winter. California is absurd. Do you know what they're doing, though? Y'all know David Icke, right? I'm probably going to get totally kicked off right now. You know David Icke. Okay, so David Icke has been talking since the 80s. No, I don't vote either. But David Icke's been talking since the 80s of Agenda 2030, okay? Agenda 2030 is what they're doing. Now, if you look at Los Angeles right now, and I drove up and down, I was in Pacoima, I was all over the place, and I looked at the streets, and there's all the taco trucks out on the streets, okay? There's all of the taco trucks out there. And you know, I already predicted who would be president. And apparently I'm wrong according to the haters on YouTube. But anyway, the problem with Los Angeles last night when I went out, and I was going to a restaurant that was open, okay? Literally going to a restaurant that was open, and it was Hispanic and karaoke. So I was listening to music I didn't understand, but they were having a great time, and nobody was masked, and it was good. And they were singing and chanting, by the way. Not chanting, but singing. Anyway, what's super interesting about this is when you look at it and you look at what's going on and you keep allowing it to happen, the Great Resist or the Great Reset. Okay, the Great Reset is bullshit because that's the New World Order. And what they're doing in Los Angeles, all the taco trucks out there, all of the people in lines for the taco trucks, like massive, 6 trucks in a row, 6 trucks down the other street, so catty corner to each other like this. Everybody lined up, okay? And by the way, if you want to eat from a taco truck outside, that's super great, but where are they washing their hands and going to the bathroom? I'm just fucking asking. So the health department, I don't know about that. So all of that happening on the street like that, and you're allowing that to happen. They are treating it, no offense to people from Tijuana, but it's a little bit more like Tijuana. And then Tijuana, okay, they got all the homeless under the overpasses, underpasses. I almost drove into a shopping cart on my off ramp or on my on ramp because it's all over there. They're not cleaning up the city. So people are moving out. Now I got hair in my mouth. People are moving out. People are moving away. People are going wherever they're going, right? They're going. So what does that leave in Los Angeles? People who can't afford to live here because they can't move. I mean, or whatever, they can't move. People who have money are out of here. Then the streets are overrun by either those that lose their jobs, those that, are homeless and distraught and whatever the problem is, drug addicted, alcoholism, all of these things. And it's all, I mean, they're not cleaning up garbage. They're not cleaning up garbage. The garbage men are not picking these things up. It is unbelievable, the streets, okay? Unfucking believable. So when you're looking at that, then what happens? So all of us move out of Los Angeles and we all go wherever with money if you can. So you leave, and then the property values go down because you are not paying your mortgage, your rent, your whatever. So property's cheap. The landlords just want to sell. Then the elites move in and then they get rid of the homeless and put them where we are or where whoever is. And we start over again. That's Agenda 2030. Oh, did you watch it? Okay, yeah, I was in the back seat of my car for Sonia's show. You know why? I kind of had, I had to go to the doctor and I booked her show, and I usually book my appointments like at 2 p.m. when I'm finished working, but I booked it at 1 and I was 12:30 to 1. So I did her show in the back seat. She was so gracious, by the way. I didn't know you guys knew her. I didn't even know her, but she seemed lovely. And she works with the sex trafficking and all the kids and the abuse that goes on. So all of her guests were really interesting. And I was literally in the back seat of my car and somebody almost drove into the side of my car when I was parked while I was doing this interview. It was funny. Oh, they want to shut down to Christmas until Christmas is over because that's the spiritual war. It is a spiritual war. People keep wanting to go, oh, it's logical. This is not logical. If you actually look at statistics and you have any kind of an IQ, okay, how do I want to say this without being insulting? You're more apt to die from eating cheeseburgers your whole life, probably getting in a car accident. I know Keithy got in a motorcycle accident. You're probably more apt to die from that, a drunk driver hitting you, than you're ever apt to die from, what happened. See how they took the truth and labeled it. Yeah, well, no, they do that shit on purpose to discredit us. And I don't know about the QAnon thing. As I said, I'm not part of that either. No, it's a spiritual war. And within the next 4 years, yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. Whoever that is, I'm the world's most, whatever you said, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's fascinating what they're actually doing to the human race, but it is a capturing of the human race. I know, I wish I could have had a cheeseburger. I didn't have a cheeseburger. I had chicken. Me and Tulip had chicken. I got her fresh chicken for dinner. Yeah, no, the police aren't enforcing it, but see, they get us to enforce it. The police in Burbank, when I got in the argument in Burbank with practically everybody on the street about not wearing the masks and telling them to fuck off, and people are like, you're rude, you're this, you're that. I'm like, I'm not doing what they want me to do because it's an engineering company that's handing out tickets, okay? So it's an engineering company that hands out tickets. They have no authority. The police are not a health organization. They are a criminal ticketing traffic kind of thing. And then you've got the health department, which doesn't have the authority to issue tickets. So it's one clusterfuck of fuckery. But if you read the law, you know that they don't have the authority to do it. They can say anything they want. However, what are they going to do? They're going to hand you a $100 ticket, hand you a $100 ticket. So here's your ticket, here's your ticket. So you get your ticket. Where do you show up for it? Because you don't show up anywhere. It's like those stupid helmet tickets that little kids got. Where are you showing up for this ticket? And what are they going to charge you with? All you have to do is say, I can't breathe, I'm asthmatic. What are they charging you with? And under whose authority does every single person have to do? I think for yourself, exactly. Okay. Yeah, no, Ike has been saying it for years. And people called him crazy. He's dead on accurate. That's why they kicked him off. Yeah, well, the vaccine is going to be interesting. Any kind of vaccine is interesting. First off the bat, they're pushing it like a mofo, right? They're pushing it right now. Take the ticket. No, you're going to have to take the ticket to court. That's what I'm saying. You have to take the tickets to court. Oh, I don't think we're getting out of this. People were actually hiking in the heat uphill in altitude wearing face coverings. I can't compute, does not compute. Yeah, it's not been tested. Look, you guys, my addiction is back. Yeah, well, if you're psychic, you're always called crazy. I don't fucking care if people think I'm crazy. I know what I know, and I'll find out what I need to find out. It doesn't matter. The advantage of being, look, I'm looking over there at that, and I should be looking over that way. I don't understand. Camera's backwards, so forgive me. The problem, people have a fear of being called crazy. So you really have to stand in your ground when it comes to it. Psychics get called crazy and locked in mental hospitals their entire life. So that's nothing new for a psychic person, or nothing new for an astrologer, or nothing new for a metaphysician, or an occultist, or a Wiccan, or a pagan, or a person that looks at the moon and meditates. This is nothing new. Or even actually a Buddhist or other, if they don't agree with your religions, right? But to be called crazy when you can see, go look at the streets out here. What the hell is going on? They're literally sleeping bags and toilet paper. It's all over the streets, but you want me to use hand sanitizer, which I haven't used and I get yelled at for. You want me to use the hand sanitizer. You want me to cover my face. You want me to run around in fear. What is on the street and what is being spread? I don't know what to say. What is happening? We're talking about insanity. The crazy people, we're talking about insanity. So I don't know what to say about it. I do know that people actually have to stand up and speak for themselves. I will never wear gloves. My nails will go through the gloves. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Let me see. They were full jugs of piss in my, oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, you know what, my friend, I have peed in a Starbucks cup or two on, and my friend said, don't put it by a garbage bin because the homeless will drink it. And I'm like, oh my God. So if I pee in a cup, because you know me, I won't use public bathrooms, but there are no public bathrooms anymore. But if I pee in a cup, I'm not going to put it by the garbage bin. I'm going to put it in the garbage bin. And I actually peed in the car in a cup, but yeah. Well, no gloves. As soon as you touch something, and I watch people in the doctor's office. Here's ones for you. Stethoscopes on your neck. The stethoscope, do you think they clean that stuff? Do you think they clean it? Oh, hi, Susan. Sue, we were talking about you and the triplets' birthday. I know. The triplets' birthday. I was saying that little cute woman, little cute Sue, had 3 babies at once. I was like, oh my God. Those beautiful triplets. I know. And they are beautiful, all 3, but she did it all at one time, which is actually smarter in the long run, but just, geez, like one comes out, then another one comes out, and there. So there. I know, right? Hi, Sue. How are you? I miss Sue. I haven't seen you. Well, I haven't seen you. You're on vacation. So there you go. Yeah, so it's strange what they're doing, but I would not like leave my cups. I love babies. I love babies too. I hate grown-ups. Yeah, Tulip is here. She's hiding under the table. She's kind of distraught. Baby Jack is doing so good after his surgery. I know, I miss you, Sue. I'm like, oh my God, where are you? Are you back? Are you not? Should we be saying? Okay, we clean our stethoscopes at the vet. I know. Oh, we were talking about stethoscopes. Yeah, don't drink the pee. I'm trying not to. But I'm saying when I come back from hiking and I'm stuck on that freeway for fucking 2 hours and I had to pee, and then I didn't go in my friend's house because I'm like, oh, I can get home in 15 minutes, and then there's like a car accident. I had to pull over and like pee in a cup like this from Starbucks that are always in my car. And it's great for peeing. That's all I can tell you. And then I have to carry the pee in the holder of the car. It's a whole wrong conversation. Yes, it is Dr. Drew's wife. It's Sue. It's Sue. Susan Pinsky, I have to say that, blah, and she has a show or a podcast called Calling Out with Susan Pinsky, called Calling Out. I think that's right? Exactly. And so her show is, I don't know if you're doing your show. I mean, you can have people in your house, I guess. We can storm the house as I'm drinking my pee. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh God, I can't, I'm like cracking my ass up right now. But no, the stethoscopes in the hospital go from one person to another person to another person. So it's very interesting. I've showed you guys all the pictures of Sue. I show you I'm like, this is Sue right here. I show you from Drew's birthday. A couple, it's Sue. I think it's Sue. Maybe Dr. Drew's in the background, or Drew's in Drew's in the background. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I know. It's Sue's birthday coming up soon. It's coming up very soon. See, I remember that. It's cake for Sue. This is what I remember. Okay. Oh, look. Second stimulus check coming. How quickly the IRS might send your next payment once the package is approved, because $1,200 is enough. It's me, Susan. Drew's on the phone. Yeah, no, I know it's you. Hi, Drew. Who's on the phone? I feel schizophrenic tonight. No, I know it's Sue. I know Sue is just lovely. I have to pull Sue's picture up again. They were somewhere tropical enjoying themselves. That's all I know. I don't know. We haven't hung out in a while. We just have not hung out for a while. Oh my God, for all of you alcoholics out there, not that this is anything, oops, I have to say it there. For all the alcoholics out there or people who just love to drink, now that we're talking with addiction people, but look at this. This was like $45 at Costco. Look at this wine here. How big is this wine? Who's drinking all this wine? Like, what are you going to smell like after you drink this wine? Oh my God, Jackie, thank you so much. Jackie, wait, what did Jackie say? Look at, here goes my hand, my big fat hand over there. Jackie, have you found a tea yet? Oh my God, you don't need to send me money. I'm just going to send you the money right back, Jackie. I have found some teas, but I went hiking. Thank you so much for the super chats, you guys. Yeah, they were in Cabo. There you go. They were, I know. No, that wine's too much. Like, you're going to need to, Jackie is so, I'm going to stop Jackie with this though. Jackie's going to be making me some t-shirts, and Jackie makes t-shirts, you all. Jackie makes beautiful t-shirts. She sent me the one with Lenny on it. I'm not wearing it. I hike in it actually. Where's Lenny? Where's my, oh my God, Lenny's hidden over here. And my flowers are dead. But anyway, look, she did the pictures with Lenny on the background over there. So Lenny is on the t-shirts. I've got to move to get out of the way. There's Lenny. And there's Jimmy and there's Keithy. So we have a wall. One person's alive. The rest are passed away. But Jackie does t-shirts. So if y'all want to order t-shirt makings, Jackie, I don't know the site. Wait, I do. Jackie, what's your site? Pop back up, Jackie. UK. Oh my God. Can you help with missing case? My sister's missing. Can you email me? Oh, here comes Tulip. All right. Come here. Tulip likes you, Jackie. So sad. No, it's ridiculous. Imagine if we'd have listened to the rules of crazy ass, lunatic, ass hat. No, I don't think Johnny is Jeff. I don't know for sure, but for some reason after 4 years, I can't. She's whining because she's up here at the studio. Come here. She was with baby Jack, and she thinks baby Jack's having fun without her. This is Tulip. I brought her up. She likes to be at home because remember, she sleeps in Keithy's room. So I know what happened. Please don't scratch me. What happened? What happened? What's wrong? Oh, she's purring. I know. She's a little Aries. Look, I know. She's so cute. There. How are you? I know. Okay, she's gonna, I know. Is Keithy here? Go play with Keithy. She gets real spun because baby Jack would chase her and then she'd go like this. And then Jack would chase her around. So she's used to sleeping with, with her boys. I know, she is beautiful. She was a rescue. Come here. I know, why are you so upset? Just settle down. She was a rescue. And so, she's 14 now and she doesn't know where her Keith went. But she's used to her Jason and Jack and Johnny, so she likes to stay down there. Does Tulip give you clarity? Oh, I love Tulip. Yeah, most calicos are female. She's a girl. Tulip's a girl. Yeah, she always, when Cheerio passed away, that was Keith's friend, and that was the kid that got shot outside. She sees ghosts. Yeah, she saw Cheerio for years. That kid was in our house for 2 years after he passed. She would run up and down the hallway after him, and I knew it was Cheerio. And the night that Keithy passed, I was in his bed sleeping, which is not my bed, but I was in his bed, and Kenna came and sat with me, and she was talking about Keith's crystals and everything, and she was really sweet, Kenna said, and I mean what she was saying to me, and so she sat there, and I was just asleep. And then Tulip bit me in the middle of the night because I was in the bed, and I thought it was because I was in Keith's bed. But then I felt Keith's body kind of wash over mine. So I felt his energy go through me, and she bit me right then. So she sees, she definitely sees, but here she is. I'm going to put her down again. You're going to go. She reminds me of a little owl bunny. There she is. See? Everybody, y'all wanted to see Tulip. I know. She's so cute. I take her to the vet to get her little nails clipped because I don't want to hurt her. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she's so cute. Look. She's cute. Thank you, guys. I got to read that one. An owl bunny mix and a pixie mom. I know. And she was Keithy's cat, though. One of the last texts I got. There. Go sit on your mat. One of the last texts I got from Keith, I bought him this new comforter, and he had put it all on his bed, and she was sitting right in the middle, all proud. So he sent it to me. He's like, look, it's all cute. So anyway, that was super cute, but she doesn't like to come up to the studio too much because she likes to be near Keith's bed, I think. Yeah, and then she's like a Maine Coon, exactly. That's what I think she is, but I don't know for sure. And she sure is fluffy. I'm fluffy now. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's so cute. Anyway, long, boring story short, we are now for Thanksgiving. I mean, when we were at the restaurant, do we really want to bring Drew in on masks and vaccines? Doesn't he say on his show what he thinks? I think he says, I know, Tulip is beautiful. Keith, as soon as I say Keithy hasn't been here, he'll knock everything down in the bathroom. No, there's more. Oh, there's more stuff on Keith. I have video of a car. I have video of a car cutting him off. I have that video now. So I'm looking for that car. Baby Jack did grow, and his little surgery went really well. Poor baby Jack got hit by a car, for those of you that don't know, right after Keith died, and that's Lila's baby, and Jason and Kenna, and Lila and Jason. And yeah, the doctor fixed him beautifully because I know, his whole, a Spanish-speaking person. Okay, who's Spanish-speaking? I can't speak Spanish, but I would like to. Anyway, his whole leg got cut, and they had to put a plate, a thing, and a thing. And so all of you guys that donated to his little, car cut him off. Yeah, no, there's two things that cut him off. So I'm looking. I have some footage. I've got more than 4 tapes, 4 footages, someone clipped them. I don't know who did it yet. I'm looking. And of course, some people send me stuff. I put out flyers and they send me stuff. So I get each piece each day, which is good. And Keith's told me not to talk about it yet, but people are fucked, and I know what happened, and I don't care. Well, Keith was going a little bit fast, but he made the lane change. So something happened to the side of him and in front of him, from what I can tell from the cameras. Yes, rented a room. No, the police have not contacted me about that. Keith was in the lane. Oh, he was in the lane that he should have been in. Yes, but he was in, like when I showed you the video of where he was, and it's a flat street, but it's also like a very weird haunted street, really, quite frankly. But there's one lane. So the lane closest to oncoming traffic is lane 1. Then there's lane 2 and lane 3. So at Devonshire, from what I can tell from the videos, he started off in lane number 1. And then as he hit the side street, some fucker pulled out in front of him. He's been knocking stuff down. He's not communicating with me as much as I would like. You all know this, but I know a few people have come down with shingles and Bell's palsy. Oh my God. I had shingles once. I had shingles, oh my God, in my early 30s after a surgery, and I caught it at the gym from the equipment on my hands, and then I touched my bra, and then it went all on my bra strap. Ugh. Oh my God, it hurt. Anyway, so Keithy moved into lane number 2 as the car came into lane number 1, and I've got that on camera, so that's like a fact. But he was fine, and then he proceeds to go off the road about 150 feet after that. So I need to find the fucker that either pulled in or pulled out right there. I have after fact videos. I just have to get the middle part, and I will get the middle part, so it doesn't matter. you, everything that's hidden comes to light, whether it's 40 years later or whatever, and I can wait because I'm that kind of bitch. But yeah, so it's interesting. Though, no, it's coming together. Bell's palsy. Yeah, Bell's palsy, I think, because it hits the nerves. Sloan, have you ever been in the Isabella Hotel in Toronto? Not that I remember. Not that I remember. Pulled out. Oh, I know. I know, Sue, you talked to me. I know. I know. Yeah, it was interesting. Anyway, the exterminator. Yeah, second lane. Well, there may even be like a different van. It's very weird. It's very weird. Oh, you felt his presence, Amy. That's cute. Yeah, Keith has a very strong presence. And I'm waiting for his bench. So I'm going to do like a whole thing with the bench when it gets here because Yoga Pants has a delay on the benches. So yeah, that's right. Los Angeles is kind of, Yolanda is a troll. Yolanda is a bitch. How about that? You could be a bitch troll. But anyway, there's a delay on the bench. However, let's see. Yeah, it is that Dr. Drew, but it's his wife, Sue. But it is Dr. Drew and Sue. Yes, that Dr. Drew. Are there other Dr. Drews out there? I don't think so. And there's no other Sues either. And no other triplets. Anyway, it's so interesting because we're going into a 4-year period. Oh my God, I forgot to look. Trust the plan. Okay, somebody here, if I say this on this, I'm going to get kicked out. Somebody says, trust the plan. I trust nobody. So I trust no plan and I trust no government. I find it interesting that people, I don't know how to correct the system, but people put their faith in government. I don't understand. I'm Canadian and we don't do that. Like, we don't do that. We do not put our faith. Hi, Keely, how are you? We do not put our faith in government. Government are men who want money and power and control, and power absolutely corrupts. No. No. We actually are going into a very dark time. The whole, look at a massive earthquake on the ground and how it just collapses the ground. We are going into that phase. We are being collapsed. We are going to be collapsed in on. That's what's actually going to happen. We're going to be collapsed in on in the next 4 years. It's World War III. Call it whatever you want, and whoever's in power is going to start it. And I don't care which one it is. Did you see what is in the COVID vaccine? Yeah, I don't know what's in it, but it's crap. Yeah, Drew is a Virgo, and I got boom. Taurus moon and Cancer rising. I got that part. Sue has got Capricorn and Leo in her chart, and then there's something else I'm missing. Something else. I have both their charts, but I did a whole thing on Drew's chart. I read his chart on their show, on Sue's podcast, on the Calling Out with Susan Minsky. I'm like, I'm calling the call on the podcast. I'm like, duh. Yeah. So yeah, people have lost their, well, I don't understand trusting in man. So I draw the line at trusting in another human being because we're all here. So nobody is above us. It really is Dr. Drew's wife. Yes. Sue, they don't believe that it's you. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. But I don't understand why people believe that somebody who's going to make a mass amount of money, look at the amount of money that these politicians make to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars on your taxpayer dollars, and you're going to believe them? They're not going to say anything to stop their money. People will not say anything to go against their money. They won't do it. I mean, some will, but I'm trying to show you this picture. Okay, hold on. I'm finding a picture. I got to go back 2 years now to find this picture. But people don't go back. People don't go back and contradict anything if it's going to affect their income. They're not going to, because people don't have balls and they're too worried about being able to, work. Okay, so look, Sue, here's a picture of your man and I'm doing there at the birthday. There's at the birthday party, and then I got to pull up a picture of Sue. I find this, there was such a cute picture of all of us, and I don't know where the hell it went. There we are. There's Sue. There's Sue and I, but she thinks we're posing for a picture, but it's a video. Sue's like, look, I'm going to pose. I'm like, but you're on the camera. I know people never know what the hell I'm doing. I have no clue. I thought Trump would win. That's what I got. So that's all I can say. And apparently Biden won. So what can I say? Yeah, she's very beautiful. Keeps herself in good shape. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, but whatever. I mean, there's so many things at play. It's very much a spiritual war. People look at it logical, and it's not logical what's going on. Think about it. If something is 98% curable, why is everybody freaking out? So a conversation last night I had, okay, with somebody. I'm not going to say who it is because it'll give away who it is, and I don't want to say anything, but they were like, I don't want to go on a ventilator. And I'm like, why the hell would you go on a ventilator? Like, why? And they're like, I don't want to go on a ventilator. And I'm like, but why do you jump right into going on to a ventilator? Like, it's like saying you have cancer, but you're going to go die from it. Like, no, not necessarily, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, she was telling the story of how her and Dr. Drew, yeah, on the set of their show, of Sue's show. Yeah. Well, obviously, because it was in their house. So when I walked in their house, I had to meet the people in the house. It's like kind of how it works. But it's interesting to me that something that is that curable, people are going to get the flu. People are going to get the flu. People are going to get chickenpox. People are going to get STDs. People are going to get cancer. People are going to get shingles. People are going to get herpes. People are going to get addicted. People are going to get diabetes. And I don't see why we're so freaked out. As I said, several of our family members had it and they got sick, but they recovered. I mean, and older people, and they recovered. So people recover. So take responsibility for your health. Y'all smoking out there. There's people smoking out there. What the hell are you doing smoking? There's a little skull and crossbones on it. And you think nothing of that. And the government says, let's market the cigarettes. In fact, let's keep cigarettes open. Let's keep cigarettes, liquor stores open and sell alcohol and cigarettes. Let's keep that open, but let's close down your local restaurant where somebody might want to go get something to eat at 10 o'clock at night because they can, because it is, because whatever. So people are very ridiculous when it comes to this. Yeah, I have no idea who won because right now it looks like Biden won. And then there's something that comes on the 14th, the Electoral College. And so, yeah, I think Biden, people smoke crack and they don't worry about that. People snort cocaine off of toilet seats and strippers' butts and dollar bills, and they ain't worrying about that. But God forbid you don't put a cloth over your face. Can you? I'm just like, whatever. It's the most weirdest thing. I mean, it's weird. Can you say hi to Albert Sargent? Yes, hi. I think you said Sargent, right? Yes, hi, Albert Sargent. I'm also going to say hi to Rascal. Guess who's, I recovered and I'm a smoker. But what I'm saying is if you yelled at somebody for not wearing a face covering, I'd be like, you're smoking a fucking cigarette. Shut the hell up. If you're 300 pounds, why aren't we jailing? Oh God, I'm going to get in trouble for this. Why don't we put parents in jail for the way that they feed their kids and make their kids obese? What happens with obese kids? They get diabetes. Their kids end up getting huge. There's lifelong health problems and they get in trouble and they die and they have heart problems. So I know Tulip's under there meowing. Yeah, so my special guest tomorrow night is Rascal Pants. I'm bringing that's Tulip. Yeah, I brought her out. She's pissed at me because she's at the studio. She likes to be with her boys. Anyway, Rascal Pants is coming up with Baby Jack tomorrow night. So that's who's coming on as my little guest. Is Miss Rascal before she goes on her Thanksgiving vacation. So my little monkey pants, she'll be up here. I guess we can just announce ourselves anything we want, like Biden did. Yeah, well, that's right. I'm a fucking tall ass pixie, right? I identify as a pixie. Do you know what they're doing now? They're putting when you check out your whatever race you are or whatever, they're putting white and Asian together now. So I guess all the Asians are now white and all the white are now Asians, which, either one of those two maybe want to be their own. But I always put I filled out a form, a medical form, because I had to take a COVID test to do an MTV show. Okay, so for the Hills. Then the crew went out without their masks on and they got quarantined. So that's coming up after. I will be doing that after, right? So where was that you were hiking? All over the places where I was hiking. Yeah, that was Mount Wilson this morning. Anyway, so I was going to do the MTV show. So they made me take a test. I said no up the nose, just in the back of the mouth. Don't stick shit up my nose. Do not stick shit up my nose. Do not poke my brain. I can't. So my test came back negative, but here's a question for you. Question is, if you go in and you get hired to do a job or an appearance or whatever, and you take a COVID test and you are positive, but it takes them, they told me 24 to 30 something hours, right? So I did break curfew. I was out after 10 and I'm up at 2. And I'm totally itchy. Look, from Tulip, I'm just itching. Right, no, I wouldn't do the nose thing. But my question is, if you take the test, so I had to wait 24 hours, or I think it was like 30 hours, okay? I had to wait. So if I test positive, am I not out like touching, licking, infecting, kissing people? I'm just asking. My sister was told 3 days later that she had COVID. What the fuck is that? Okay, 3 days later, she's infected the whole world, if there is such a thing. Oh my God, I'm so itchy. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, I know. Educate people. Look, now I got itchy. I'm just itching. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't let them put it up my nose. I wouldn't. And then I was arguing with a family member and he's like, why would the government logically do this? This is what is, I love you from Adam. Tell Adam I love him too. I don't know who we're talking about, but I love you, Adam. Okay, so look at it logically. If you logically look at it, my family member is like, well, why would the government do this? Because they're losing a lot of money on businesses, on just everything. Like they shut everything in half. There's probably hair on my face. Yeah, from Pippa. Oh, and also the bleach makes me itch for a while after because I'm probably allergic to the bleach and don't give a shit. That's how ridiculous. As long as I have bleach in my hair, I'm happy. But anyway, if you look at it logically, so look at it logically, okay? Look at it logically. And look at it, Benadryl for allergies. Yes, exactly. But look at it logically. The government appears to be losing a lot of money. However, what would make them lose money? Think about it. Los Angeles looks like Tijuana right now. Go drive under the overpasses, underpasses, all the way from Beverly Hills up. There's boards all the way Venice, Santa Monica, all of this. Boarded up, okay? Everything is boarded up. So people are losing their business. It's hideously ugly. We look like Syria at this point. But let's keep selling legal marijuana. Abso-fucking-lutely. Keep the cigarettes, the booze, and the marijuana, but shut your local business down. So when you look at it, if you have a local business and you're paying a mortgage of $8,000, $6,000 a month on a building like they do in Burbank, like they do in any of the cities, right? So Burbank's about $6,000. Even North Hollywood, some of the bars and stuff are $6,000, okay? So if you look at that, you can't pay that working from 6 in the morning till 10 at night. But apparently, I guess after 10 o'clock at night, the virus comes out and it just, causes problems from spit, I guess. I found it really interesting. I'm not saying there isn't something. What I am saying is if it's 90, like chicken pox, who's dying from chicken pox? Never, I will never wear my mask. Sorry. Never. Please do a psychic reading on, Julia Child. That's hilarious. Hello. Okay. She was such a manly woman, wasn't she? Really a manly woman. How was she really a woman? But yet we took it like she was a woman. Sorry. Who said that? Some rude ass bitch. Okay. No, there's nothing wrong with marijuana, but there's nothing wrong with food either. So the fact that they're making you line up and shut down at 10 o'clock, you're shutting businesses down. You're shutting businesses down. once those people have to bail on their restaurants or their coffee shops or their manicurist shops or, oh, thank you. Yeah, my Keithy. I love my Keithy. Look at that beautiful painting that Bobby did with that. Yeah, are you going to do more? Yeah, I am going to do more actually on Chester, and Oregon is giving out heroin. Well, I better get to Oregon pretty damn quick because I'm pretty damn bored in LA. God forbid you pass from cancer. They'll say it was from the virus. Well, yeah, they could. But you know, I noticed, I'm going to say something, and I never thought I'd be this person. I don't give a shit about what the government says. I could care less. However, looking at the way that they do documents after somebody dies, I was like, nope, it's got to be corrected. So, you know, there's certain things. Hi, Pippi. Are you okay? Pippa okay? Baby kitty. Where's Lila? If Lila was here, she wouldn't be crying. She's looking for her Jack and her Jason. She pretends she doesn't like Jack, but she does. Come here. Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come up here again? That's a no. But I really feel like we're not looking at things logically. If the government imposes a curfew, why? Are there bombs going off in the street? What's going on at 10 o'clock at night? I mean, is the virus, like, I can't go walk to my mailbox at 10 o'clock at night. What if I want to go, you know, meet with somebody? I can't choose to do that. Are they going to pull me off on my car? Do I have to have a pass? I mean, it is getting very Orwellian. That's true. Meow, meow. I know she's not going to stop tonight. She just wants me to take her back down the street. That's what she wants. So it's very strange. It's just very strange. I don't understand. Your cat is trying to tell us something. Yeah, I wish I spoke. She's just upset about being up here. She doesn't want to be up here. It's okay, Pippa. Go eat your chicken. She loves fresh chicken. So that's what I did. She loves fresh chicken. It's okay. It's okay. Settle down. Settle down. So I'm totally getting stuff from her. I get stuffed. Me and Jason and John, always allergic to cats, never Keithy, so she slept in Keithy's bed. Oh my God, Jennifer, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats. I'm breathing and alive. Well, the cat hair is up my nose. I know what they're doing, getting rid of the poor, the homeless. I know what they're doing. They're letting them out there, and as soon as we leave, that's what's going to be happening. No, don't be scared. Don't ever be scared of anything, you know. Yeah, I'll hold her up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I'm fine. I've got Keithy's little kitty. She's not happy up here because baby Jack is at home and he's running rampant like baby Jack does. Or Jason's at home or Johnny's at home and she's like, what's going on? See? Aw. She just wants me to bathe. I know. She loves her Keithy. I know she's really, I know, see? I say Keith and off she goes. Okay. She doesn't know where he is. I know. She gets pissed off. She looks like a little owl like that. She is pissed off to be here. Julia Child is a transgender. Thank God somebody said it before I did. That's why I said she's a very handsome woman. Some of these people, like, how are these women? Yeah, don't be afraid of anything because you're going to die anyway. So just don't be afraid of it. You are going to die. So what's to be afraid of? Having said that, yeah, Keith is always around. I think Keith stays with her. Now she's gone and settled down. So I think Keith stays with her. So when I was running this morning and I was completely by myself and there was somebody like grabbed the back of my leg by my knee and I actually turned around to like smack someone, but I was by myself. So I think that was Keithy. I know, Pippa Kitty, that's my nickname because of Pippi Longstockings. Her name is Tulip because I love tulips, but she reminds me of Pippi Longstockings. You remember that one? She looks part Maine Coon, I know. I don't know. The neighbors just put her out in my backyard. One time she was 4 weeks old like this and she's just peeking over the fence meowing. And I was like, oh my God, she's an Aries. She's an Aries. She's a March Aries. She's a March Aries. So yeah, she slept with Keith every night. Every night. I look young tonight, do I? That's because my hair is all cute. Yeah, well, I'm not young, so that sucks. But she looks fuming. She's huge. She is. She's very... Pippi Longstockings, do you remember? Do you remember Pippi Longstockings? Yeah. So, okay, do you think certain people know when they're going to die? Absolutely. Yes, I do think they know that. Yeah, I do think we know, and I'm not sure. People are always asking where we go when we die, what happens, and there's so many different dimensions. And when I see people, and again, when I see, yes, you're young. You guys are funny. But thank you. You're funny. I was young in some lifetime at some point, right? It's a soul thing. So I was different in a different lifetime. But when we cross over, we all go in different spots. We go in different, yeah, we go in different areas. Yeah, soft martial law. I know, right? Oh my God. I know. How am I going to get my ice cream tonight? Right? Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on the clock because I want a chocolate sundae. So I'm going to go get that. Oh, sex magic. Yeah, can you explain sex magic? Somebody wants to do sex magic out there. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, okay. So the concept of sex magic, now, don't get me wrong. The reason I would never use sex magic is because what you think, I wasn't very good at being young either. And I'm totally itchy. Look, I'm just making a rash on my face. Oh, tulip. I have to wash my hands. Ooh, I'm going to use the water here. Anyway, sex magic is not what you think, okay? It's not, look, I'm washing my hands. It's not what you think because you have to really watch, what you think you want. So let me give you an example. If you want your neighbor's husband, let's just say, and you think you're better suited with them, or you had a hookup with them, or you had an affair with them, but you want them to come back to you. So you use the orgasm as an intention, okay, as an intention. Wait, was probably, I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, when you use your intention during the act of sex and the orgasm, your soul is kind of open during that time. So other energies can come in. And if you save it and focus it on getting what you want, whether it be the person or you're using their body for sex to get more money or more power or like yoga pants, a life, a job, you're doing that, but that's a manipulation, right? So it's a manipulation, okay? The manipulation part of it is you are thinking that that's what you want and you have a right to do that. So you don't actually have a right to do that. Even if you want somebody, it has to be mutual or it's out of balance. So if you focus on something and you make it out of balance, remember, the act of putting it back into balance at a certain point in time is going to flip the energy and it's going to flip it tenfold. So you never want to manipulate somebody away from somebody else. You just don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do it. World War III, the U.S. is going to crumble. I hate to say it. Crumble in a way, I'm even thinking, where do I move to? I can't go back to Canada because Canada is crazy. We got, crazy pants over in Canada and we got crazy pants over here. I don't know. I just don't want to be told what to do. Yes, we can get in different dimensions, an altered state of consciousness. For example, any kind of hallucinogenic, mushrooms, DMT, LSD, heroin, coke, crack, meth will marijuana, put you, alcohol, into a different existence, a different state of being, okay? So you will go into a different consciousness. That is kind of what being high is like. And a lot of people, Mexico, I think I'll head for Mexico. Oh God, now my eyes are itchy. Oh, geez. Look at this, you guys. I'm just going to sit and itch all night. You go into a different dimension, different consciousness, different experience, and then you come back here. So it's kind of like going on vacation out of the energy field, but understand the energy around us is very different. I feel that when you're talking about things that are manipulation magic, a lot of yes, shadow people exist. People exist all the time. I told you about the guy with the hat that before Keith died, I saw tons of family members, and then there was a guy I thought was from the government on the astral level. The government knows how to get on the astral level. I don't care if anyone believes me. I don't care if people think I'm crazy. Also, evil knows how to get on the astral level. People who smoke pot know how to get on the astral level. People who take LSD know how to do it because that's where you are. You're in different levels of consciousness. You're accessing different skill set in the etheric body, much like a baby. A baby can't talk when it's born, but when it's like 5, it can learn to talk and learn to communicate in a different way. But the government, I saw them standing here and then my son died. So people think like we're stupid or we're conspiracy theorists or whatever. It's not that. This is metaphysical practice. This is, anybody in metaphysics knows this. However, when you manipulate a situation because you want it for your own gain, you want this person to love you, you want this to happen. The way to word any kind of magic, sex magic or otherwise, is I want the best possible outcome for both people. And in that sense, you can say things like, I want to be abundant, joyful, happy. But if you're like going out to do sex magic, like I want to control this person, and that there is a form of that. I'm a little scared. I don't want to suffer and bleeding. Okay, don't worry about your death. You're alive. Stop that. So there's so many different dimensions we go to, and what they call heaven is, in my opinion, just a different place to be, just a different vision of the earth, the way that it is here. So it's a false sense of security. I saw these idiots running up in the heat with their masks on, going 8 miles up a hill, and I mean up a hill, and I was like, what the heck? Can you manifest? Look, I'm going to keep itching, okay? I'm really sorry. Can you manifest on the astral level? Absolutely. That's why they go on the astral level. It's already decided on the astral level. So what happens when something happens here, it's like, I got to use the party line recognition, old party line telephones. So you got to dial, ring, 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 ring. You maybe get this person, you might get that person. Does your message get all the way across? We don't know. On the astral level, they are a light year or light years ahead of us, so to speak. So when the war breaks out here, it's already been decided on the astral level. The astral level is the first level of consciousness away from the physical or mundane world. So we're in the mundane world. We're on the earth. We're in it's gravity. We're in gravity, and gravity's winning. God bless it. But anyway, you remember party lines. I only do because I had a cottage out in the middle of nowhere where they only had party lines, not necessarily because of my age. But the astral level is literally the space that exists around what we see here. So if you were in a bubble, like the bubble boy, the astral level would be the next bubble that the circle was covered in. And it kind of goes like that. So there's very different, she found the chair. There's very different, look, she's, I see Tulip. She's deciding if this chair is good for her. Oh, look, she's going over there. Isn't that cute? Let's see, our dreams. Yeah, dreams are very vivid. Pot will put you right on the astral level easily. Pot will throw you right out onto the astral level. If I take children's Tylenol, I'm right out of my body. It's what they describe as out of your body. Every abused child goes there. A lot of people, I know, there's Tulip. She's like resting. Hi, Pippi. Okay. You know what she's saying there? She's like, go home, take me home. She's like, I'm not up for this. She's very cute. But the astral level is a place that exists without the physical or mundane body, the physicality of us. So I know she's so fluffy. I'm itching from hugging her. It's the thing. I have to always wash my hands, and I can't really sleep with her because I just itch, unfortunately. Anyway, the astral level is where things are manifested. The government is out there. Okay, the government, people who do manifestations, they leave the physical body and they go out. They can see. So it's like having advanced warning, and then we find out about it after the fact. Carol's cats are flirting with Tulip via the TV. That's cute. Carol has the cutest cats. How many cats, Carol? Text me. How many cats? Okay, I think. Oh, no, I'm not saying about it being healthy or not. It's not a judgment. I'm saying pot absolutely throws you onto the astral level and out of your body. They are flirting. Oh, see, Carol has 3 boys. There you go. I've got to find her husband's page so I can show you one of Carol's cat. I don't know which ones are which on here. I'm terrible. I'm terrible cat aunt. Oh, here's one. Which one is this? I don't know which one this is. Which one is this? This is one of Carol's cats. The cats get more attention than most of us do in our houses. Wait, what one is that, Carol? Which cat is that? Which one? What's that one's name? Okay, she's going to tell me in a sec. We just caught 7 kittens. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'd be so itchy. Well, you have to protect. Oh, that's baby. That's the baby Champ. Oh, see, that's baby Champ. Let's show another picture of him because he's cute. Look at his little face. Can you see him? There. There's his little face. He's Tulip's little boyfriend now. That'll be Tulip's boyfriend. You okay with that, Tulip? Oh my God, that's so cute. I know, that's cute. I love the kitties. But good job rescuing 7, by the way. Yeah, I'm crazy. Oh God, today was so great to get out and run. I was supposed to be in Palm Springs. But David was a little bit tired, and so we didn't go. And what went on with his son. So I've got 2 friends named David who both their sons passed away within the past 2 weeks. So one of them I hike with anyway. And so I was trying to get him up today, but he was too tired. So there you go. Yeah, this is my cross and my Moldavite. Me and Lila got the same Moldavite. But this protects. I know, it's very sad. Okay. I've heard cats and dogs. Yeah, they do. Cats and dogs go through, and I know it's very sad. Another one of the David's sons passed away on a motorbike, and yeah, so that's it. Oh yeah, both Davids are very sad. Both Davids are very sad, and I don't know how to help them because I can't help myself. All I can do is be friends like they were to me. So that's all I can do. Yeah, look. Moldavite, when it hides on you, means you're not ready to use the Moldavite. Moldavite is very intense. I always get very vivid information comes to me with Moldavite, right? So look, there it is. It's got a little garnet right there. So me and Lila got this one, these ones, so that we can manifest what dimensions are dreams. Okay, that I don't know the dimensions of dreams. I'm sure dreams are somewhere up. Well, you could be going through, let's say you go to bed really high, you take Ambien, you can be on an astral level, you can be in that, or, oh my God, I was going to say, somebody was asking me, I think it might have been Jackie, about sleep eating. Just so you all know, I had a friend for the longest time that was a sleep eater, and she took Ambien before she went to bed. That just reminded me. So any of you out there who've asked me about sleep eating, the Ambien is the problem. The Ambien, exactly. Okay, the year 2021, I think it should be a bit better. It's a metal ox year. I think it's a metal ox year, and it should be better. But until human beings start taking charge of themselves, I don't think it's going to be better. Oh, I wish I sleep eat. That's why I don't keep food in my fridge. I don't want to sleep eat. I sleep drive on Ambien. Yeah, one of my family members did that. Demonic attacks in dreams is real. I believe so. I do dream eating. Exactly. I know it's really weird. I don't know that we're done for. For some reason, the way that I want you guys to look at it, and it is a spiritual war. It's not anything that goes on down here. This is all bullshit down here. They've got us all fucking thinking one way, and it's very frustrating. But think any way you want. It doesn't matter anyway. But you're here for a reason. Unfortunately, we're here right now during this time frame. So that means our souls came in and there's a purpose. So some are going to be warriors, some are going to be passive, some are going to be instigators, but we are here for a reason. And now the room is getting ice cold, which means they're coming back in. Just ice cold around me. I can feel tons of them coming around me right now. As soon as I said that, just tons of the people, the passed over people, tons and tons. Very cold. Okay, yeah, the world has a lot of energy to give. That's true. But souls, human beings that are here for a purpose. And I really believe you have to stand up. And I never listen to people when they tell me not to listen to certain things. I'm going to speak up. And just because you threaten me, beat me, gag me, steal from me, fucking hit me, whatever, I'm never going to shut up. Doesn't matter. And if you kill me, I'm still coming back and I'm not going to shut up. So understand that. Well, the world is always going to end. Doesn't it end doesn't it end anyway? I guess. Don't worry so much about, let's see, I'm very depressed. I don't want to die at 51 and leave my kids. Okay, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, your situation's different. I was going to say, no, Kelly, you're different. You're not dying right now, Kelly. And by the way, if you do die, this is going to sound ridiculous. If anybody dies, I can feel somebody walking right here. I can't see them. I can feel them. If you do die in this time frame, the way that I would look at it is you're not leaving anyone behind. You've just left your body. This is funny. I'm getting texts. I'm laughing. You've left your body. You've just left your you've left your physical. So you're in the astral, you're in the etheric body, the soul body. Yeah, the bodies are a shell. You know what's really weird? When Keith died and he was on the ground and they wouldn't let me near him, I kept taking pictures for some strange reason. However, it's really good to take pictures because you can see the fucking cars around him. But anyway, I was taking pictures and then the coroner let Jason and I go over to see Keith. So me and Jason went over and they pulled the body off the ground and put it on a stretcher. I know I'm morbid. I just go right into talking about this. But when I was looking at my son, and I had much different reaction from my stepson than I did from, Keith, who's my biological son. My stepson, I could not look at the body. I couldn't get out of the casket room quick enough. And I knocked plants over and I just was like, I couldn't get out of there. I was just like, this does not look like him. It was too much. When I looked at Keith, even on the road, so when he died, his mouth was open. And so he died and it sticks open, right? And then the eyes were half open. And I remember just looking at his eyes to see his little beautiful pupils and the color, and it was a gray-green color. So his eyes were blue-green, but it was a gray-green color, gray-green color. And I had to study his face because I knew he wasn't going to be like that anymore, meaning in his physical body. And that was the hardest thing for me to get through my fat head, is that he wasn't going to exist like this. And when I see him, he probably won't look like that if I see him, if he doesn't go on, etc. So I really never thought I'd say this, but I was just hell-bent on studying every part of his face. And then I realized when you look at it, he's really not, he's literally not in the body. Yeah, when I saw my mom, I know, showing, she looked, yeah, Keithy. And then at the viewing, we just closed the eyes and the mouth. Well, the makeup person did, but no embalming, none of that. And when I looked at him, he looked like my little baby in his little baby wrap, but a grown baby just in his wrap going back. So it was, thank you for your prayers, you guys. It was, yeah, he looked the same. He looked exactly the same. He looked thinner. He looked thinner. He looked very thin. I'm sorry your sister passed away. Yeah, the viewing, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we had a viewing, but the body, we didn't dress the body. It was wrapped, and he was wrapped like a mummy. And that pretty little face of his was there. It was still his face. However, I knew it wasn't him, but it was still him. I wanted to see him. I didn't do embalming with him. He was such a natural kind of kid. But every aspect of his face, and I took pictures of that, and they don't bother me, which is weird because when his brother died, I fucking couldn't get out of the room quick enough at all. Let's see, I could not be in the room at the hospital. Yeah, it was very hard. I wasn't there when Keith died, but I was there right after. Yeah, I hope I see him again, but it was very hard. That was my hardest thing, to recognize that my child was not going to look like him. you know, and it was really bizarre. And I looked at his beautiful little, tall, lean little body and his little, you know, his little face shape and his nose. I took note of everything, and then it was just gone. So it was quite a thing. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I hope I see him again. Thanks. Yeah, I'm okay. It was just quite a you know what I felt like? I felt this is weird. When it happened with my stepson, I was like, oh fuck, what's going on here? Like I was like, geez, get me out of here. But when it happened with Keith, I felt like he went somewhere else and like is on vacation over there. It was very strange. It was very much a shock. It was such a shock. Thank you guys for your prayers. I mean, I'm fine. You don't really have a choice. Do you have a choice? You don't really have a choice. What are you going to do? You can destroy yourself. You can destroy yourself, or um, you can, you can destroy yourself, or you can, realize you have no control. So thank you for the prayers, you guys. Yeah, we don't have control, but the way that I looked now, for years, I've counseled people and read people whose children have died for years and years and years on end, and years. So I guess if you're going to take that kind of responsibility to do that for other people, you're going to be tested with the same thing to see if you can, you wouldn't implode. You have no choice. I mean, I could become a raging drug addict. It might be fun at this point. But no, you have no choice. Like you're, no matter how much you kick, no matter how much you scream, no matter how much you cry, no matter how much you do anything, your fucking child's gone. So what are you going to do? You're not going to do anything. There's nothing you can do. You have no control over it. So you have no control. But the way that I look at death and the way that I always described it, because I really did look at it this way. So you remember, ladies, when you were pregnant, for those that were pregnant, and you have a baby in your stomach. So this little tiny little thing the size of a thumbnail is in your stomach, making you all fat and bloated and psycho. Anyway, it's in there and it's growing into something like this big. The whole time that baby is in your stomach, right? You're pregnant. It's in a nice warm water. It feels close to you in the communication of your heartbeat next to the baby's heartbeat, next to the food you eat, the baby gets it. So the baby has a life in your belly, but the baby hears voices outside of your belly, right? That they can't see. The father, the siblings, the relatives, the coworkers, the people at the grocery store. This baby that lives in your stomach is hearing all of these voices. And the baby is like, I'm hearing voices. I'm a psychic baby. I'm in the tummy. I'm a psychic baby, right? So, oh my God, rigor mortis, still see that in my mind. Yeah. Don't like that one. Yeah, Keith had a little bit of that too. Because it happens. But anyway, the little baby is in your stomach, right? Oh my God, 8/15, that's my birthday. I'm sorry about your loss on my birthday. Terrible. When my brother died, it hurt my mom and dad terribly. It gets better. Oh, of course it hurts you, but it's also their own soul path. But what I was going to say is when the baby's in your stomach and you're like 9 months pregnant, and just think about this for a second. So the baby's in your stomach, you go into labor. Now, what is labor on the body? Labor is the constriction of breath or oxygen. That's why the baby starts to try to come out, because it can't breathe. It is your contractions suffocate the baby, okay? So the baby that's been living a life for 9 months in your tummy and he's hearing all these voices and thinks he's a psychic baby, the baby, all of a sudden, contraction, squish the breath, contraction, squish the breath. In the act of squishing the breath and the baby fighting, the baby is getting ready to be born again, okay? So the baby has a life in utero. It's getting ready to be born. Contractions come, the breath is taken, the breath is taken, the breath is taken. So the baby is suffocating. That's why he's trying to move through what? The tunnel into what? The light, right? So the baby goes through the tunnel into the light where he meets his family. This is how I take death, but just backwards and opposite. And it goes through hell on earth. Well, yeah, exactly. My friend, okay, passed through a new life. 8/15. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's horrible. Bloated, fat, and psycho. Yeah, well, that's how I was. I was crazy when I was pregnant. Just fucking crazy. With Keith, I worked on camera the entire pregnancy. And every time I tried to bleach my hair, it would get a pink hue because my hormones were off. Like with Jason, I wouldn't bleach my hair. I dyed it back natural. It was dark. And I'm like, I'm not going to have any chemicals in the baby. With Keith, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to be 100 and 200 pounds and brunette. No. So I got to bleach. And then I'm like, you know what? I have no energy. I'm drinking coffee. So poor Keith got the you know, the hyperness of everything. I squished him into girdles on camera because I wanted the people at NBC to think I was fat, not pregnant, because I figured they'd fire me if I was pregnant. Finally, a month before I gave birth to Keith, somebody said, oh, you're actually pregnant. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm fat. Oh, I ate at Talleyrand every day. With Keith, I craved alcohol. No, I didn't drink alcohol, but I went to Talleyrand for their turkey every single day. And when I would walk in the restaurant, it was right by the studios, walk in the restaurant, and people be drinking on their lunch hour, and I smelt the alcohol, and I was like this. Oh, delicious. And I was looking for alcohol, but I never drank it, okay? I never drank it, but that's what I craved. I did have a really weird mouthwash habit, though, where I kept like drinking mouthwash with alcohol in it, but not swallowing it, mouthwashing my mouth. So I was trying to get the alcohol, which maybe was like a sugar addiction or something. And so with Keith, I wanted Pepsi, but I tried not to drink that. I basically ate really healthy. I got really, really fat. So I got a boy for Amber. Oh, cute. Whoever has an Amber. Yeah. So with Keith, I craved turkey. With Jason would not tolerate. I ate once Kentucky Fried Chicken and out it went. Okay. I threw it right back up. And then I couldn't eat. I don't know why I was trying to eat a sausage, but I still couldn't. And I stopped eating any kind of seafood except for salmon after Jason. Like my stomach was like, oh, no. So Keith, I had morning sickness to 7 months all the time. It was all day sickness. Oh God, no, I don't know. It was one of those round sausages, you know, you cut it or, no. Blech. And so, yeah, and Jason, I ate a lot of pizza, but for the last 4 months of both pregnancies, I ate vegetables, really. Of course, I wanted yogurt every night with Keithy and Jason. So I wanted that. And I kept hiking with both of them. And I kept exercising, and I tried to eat vegetables and all of that kind of thing. That's what I tried to do. How do we raise our vibration? Oh God, I can't do it. But we forgive people that have done bad shit to us. That's my hardest thing. We forgive ourselves for the bad shit we've done and the guilt that we have. We pray, okay? We pray. We cleanse our energy. We don't participate in low vibration. Wait, is Amber having a boy or girl? Oh my God. Okay, I have no fucking idea, but I think boy. I'm probably totally wrong. You just asked off the cuff, so I think boy. Meditation is great. Totally love and loyalty over there. Meditation is great. But I think, like even me, I start fighting against, you know, government policy and stuff. But I think even I have to not participate in that. So I think if we raise above it, it doesn't matter what anybody tells us. See, I never understood this because I'm so combative with people. Like if you hit me, I'm punching back. But we don't have to respond. We don't ever have to say anything to anybody. And we don't have to listen to them, nor do we have to explain ourselves. So if we don't want to do something, the thing to do is just to step outside of the self and not do anything about it. Like, I don't need to argue with you to tell you what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. I stopped at 2. Oh my God, 5 kids or 2. Yeah, I could only handle 2. I thought I was going to have 1 and Keith snuck in there. Keith snuck right in. He snuck in. He dive bombed me and snuck in on St. Patrick's Day. I went to pick John up at the bar with his friends. All of those friends have passed away, by the way. And for some reason, I said I had to borrow him for sex for 20 minutes, drove him up the street, borrowed him for sex, and I got knocked up right then and there and dropped him back off for green beer. I got pregnant with my Keithy right then. That's it. I dropped him off. I said, mission accomplished. And then I was like, I know I'm pregnant. And there was little Keithy. I mean, he wasn't there right then. It took 9 months. I don't even know. Karma, I don't know how to explain karma. Karma is the balancing of actions and reactions. I know a lot of people say, that bitch hurt me, that fucking bitch, she's going to get her karma. And they use it as a personal weapon. But karma is the balance to somebody's actions and another person's reactions. As opposed to like, fuck her, I'm going to get even with her. Kind of like that. You were fertile and ready, apparently. Yeah, I was. And he was drinking green beer, so he didn't care. He just came home, got what he could get, and went back to drink green beer, and I went about my business. I only ever just wanted the kids anyway, really, quite frankly. So for me, marriage, relationships, and anything is about children. It always has been, but I have Venus and Mars and Cancer. It was never about the relationship. It was about having the children. That's what it was about. The family, the children, and none of that worked out well, but nonetheless, that's what it was about. But karma is the balance to actions and reactions. So if I cause an action here and somebody reacts over here, that's the balance. So in this action and the intention of this action, and then the reaction to the intention and the balancing of that out. So maybe the person, the way they reacted was not the way the person intended, and that balance needs to be corrected. That's how I would say that karma is, but I don't know, really. Venus in Cancer, Leo Sun, yeah. I have Venus, Mars, and Jupiter in Cancer. Yep. Yeah, there's Tulip. She's right there. What is she doing now? She's resting. She's resting. I tried explaining that to my son and when he acts that way. Yeah, some people people use karma as a personal weapon. They're going to get their karma because they shot somebody, let's say, or they cheated with your husband, or they did whatever. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, you guys. And so they go, well, you fucked me over. Karma, bitch. Now, I've said that too. But that's not the way it works out, really. Hi, Bobby. Oh, my God. Thank you. Bobby and Jackie are not to send me anymore because those two have done so much for me, for God's sakes. Right? When I wake up, it's wiped clean. How can I remember my dreams? You have to mentally tell yourself you want to remember your dreams. And I don't know how to do that. A lady did a talk about it. You have to keep your energy neutral. Detachment is how you have to keep your energy, which is what I'm trying to do with Keith. I'm not trying to make it either or. I'm just trying to balance what happened, and it's detachment. The more attached I am to something, for example, when people sit there and they say, I can never get a date, I can never get a date, I can never get a date, how can I get a date? And they ramble on about getting a date. Really what they're saying is I don't have a date and all I focus on is a date. So I'm not going to have a date. That's what they say. I know Tulip got comfy. I'm so glad because she is kind of, she doesn't know what to make of all of this. And I'm sure it's hard on the kitties and the doggies. Yeah, well, the dream, I can go back to a dream. Sometimes the dreams wake you up, and scare you or whatever. Sleepwalking is out of body. The body is moving, but the soul is somewhere else. So it's kind of following. It's interesting because you're on a cord. So the etheric body's over here and the physical is following. And, when we dream, I don't know what dimension dream is. Bigfoot is an alien, I think. I wish my son and daughter-in-law would have a baby. Me too, if that's what you want them to have. But do you really want them to have one in this time frame? Just asking. Yeah, people are obsessed over love. I'm obsessed over vibrators, really. I don't know about love. The vibrators don't talk back. So I'm good with that. I'm like, I don't want to take the vibrator to dinner. So it does its job and it's done. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I've always been that way. Yeah, writing dreams down is very good. But you actually have to say, okay, George, I think that's how you say your name there. The way, the way that you remember dreams, and I can never remember them. But if for like the next 3 weeks, you say to yourself right before you go to sleep, I want to remember my dream. I want to remember my dream. And then you go to sleep, within under a month, like a 21-day cycle, you will remember what you dreamt, and you can write it down. Vibrators don't make messes. I know, and you don't have to fucking scream at them. Put the fucking toilet seat down. Take your fucking shoes off. Stop eating in the bed. Would you wipe the counter? Oh my God, did you let the dog out? Yeah, okay. There you go. That's right. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, they can keep going, vibrators. Oh God, did I say that? I don't know who said that. Somebody said that. And that is a necessity to you COVID people, okay? If you can keep the liquor stores open, you can keep the vibrator delivery people, whoever they are, open. Those people can be open too, for God's sakes. Okay, channeled Elvis twice and met him in my dream state. Oh my God, where the hell is Elvis? I can never get that guy. Never. Makes me nuts. Makes me nuts. That's all you do. You just keep saying every night, I want to remember my dreams. You have to let your guides know. And same with talking to the dead. You have to be okay with it. Hi, Vicky. I've got your pillowcases ready to go. There's some other packages that arrived in my parcel post, and I've not got them here yet. Okay, also, in order to remember dreams, you must be cleared. Oh my God, I just forgot that one. I couldn't read that. How do we meet our guides? Ask to meet them. Right, but I do everything right before I go to sleep, so ask to meet them. Elvis is a preacher. I keep hearing that. Is Elvis really a preacher? I mean, really? Yeah. Okay, maybe he's a preacher in a different dimension. So could very well be. I have no idea where Jimmy Hoffa is. Sylvia Brown says, pray to God and ask him to help you remember your dreams. I did that. No, yeah, you do pray to God. But your guides also come down as a way of doing it, but that's the way you do it. That's exactly the way you do it. Exactly, y'all. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, look at this. LA County to shut down all restaurants during dining amid COVID-19 surge. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think Elvis is dead. I can't channel him on the other side, so that's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. How do we get info about our well, past lives, that's a whole loaded question in a chart. So for example, Keith died on the 29th of July. So his new birthday in the next place is the 29th of July. So you're going to look to the moon. You're going to look to Saturn. You're going to look to the places of the houses, the aspects to them. But I would say to look to the moon, because I often tend to think your moon is the sign that you were in a past life. I'm not sure though. I'm not so good at that. I get a feeling from the chart rather than reading the chart. I have not waitressed in 20 years, but I did it for too long. Okay. Yeah. Well, then don't waitress anymore. So what do you think of, what do you think of art magic? Not so sure about art magic. Don't even know what that is, but all right. If you're talking about suggestive sigil magic, if that's what you're talking about, sigil magic is, sigil magic is different. My 7-year-old sleepwalks all the time. How cute. Your 7-year-old is just out. They don't want to be in the physical. Sigil magic is in the symbology that's hidden within artwork, within drawings, within the context of makeup, hair, whatever, with the intention of what you want to bring forward. So in sigil magic, it's kind of like it's hidden in plain sight. So that could be considered art magic. And then if you draw a piece of art and in the art, you put a sigil emblem of what you want to have happen. And it's freezing in here. They're all in here. They're all in here. Freezing. Prince videos from Sloan has sigil stuff. Yeah, sigil magic. Prince did sigil magic. That's what his logo is. Formerly known as, it's sigil. Okay, wait, Pastor Bob is Elvis, but he will never go back to being Elvis. It was agreed. Are you sure? Pastor Bob. Okay, Bobby, you got to tell me about Pastor Bob. Well, it ain't Elvis. I don't know if it is or not. Be a sigil magic. Exactly. Sigil magic is, but sigil magic can be like on a family crest too. Okay. I love Marvin Gaye and his sexual healing, and that poor man, his father shot his ass. Not that he was easy to live with his coke addiction, but all of that aside, he was handsome as hell. Handsome as hell, Marvin Gaye. Just loved Marvin Gaye. Okay. I'm sure I've never channeled Elvis. That's what I'm saying. Ninth house stellium. Okay, that's good. Who is Pastor Bob? Apparently, Pastor Bob is Elvis. So there's apparently a pastor somewhere in the South that is Elvis. Arkansas. There you go. You need to go over the dream right when you wake up to remember it. But you have to train yourself to remember it when you wake up. So kind of like that. Okay, Sydney Powell. I don't know who that is. Who's been coming through lately? Oh my God. Oh, the missing woman, Sydney Powell. Let's see. I just lost all of that. Oh, Lorenz Scott. Well, you know what that was. Lorenz Scott. Come on now. Come on. What do you think that was with the red scarf that she hung herself with? I'll give you 2 guesses with the red scarf. What was that? What was that shit? That's right. I can tell you that. I have no idea. You guys have a lot of ninth house stelliums. I have no idea. Pastor Bob. See, there's a lot that think Pastor Bob. Understand there's also walk-ins. Go back and watch the Warren Beatty movie. When Warren Beatty was young, he was spectacular. No, he's not of my generation. I'm just saying he's fucking gorgeous. The blood cult killed Lorenz Scott. That's correct. The blood cult that uses red scarves and rules Hollywood. That one. I did channel Prince. It's on the channel. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know who that was. I'm sorry. I was a missing woman. Yeah, sigil magic. That's what I think you're talking about when you're talking about art magic. I think you're talking about sigil magic. Another word for it. You call it whatever you want. Yeah, Mick Jagger's ex. That's it. I think a lot of the things that happen on Earth are just very messed up. I've got to get those freaking astrology videos out. I'm probably Warren Beatty. Yeah. Warren Beatty was absolutely beautiful. There I go again. Anyway, Heaven Can Wait, although it's a comedy and there was an original one in the 1900s, like earlier 1900s, but Heaven Can Wait. Warren Beatty gets into an accident and his guide takes him out of his body because always before the impact, before Keith's impact, before anybody in an airplane crash, before anybody and their death, they're not going to feel it. The only time you feel pain is when you actually are going to live through the accident, okay? So Warren Beatty's guide pulls him out of the body, and then his boss is like, no, he wasn't supposed to die. So they have to pick another athlete that's another agreeable body to Warren Beatty's body, the character, and they have to catch it at the right time where that soul is dying, and Warren can take the body over. So you could be talking about Elvis in that sense. It's all so strange. But those things do happen. What if you get stabbed? I don't know if you get stabbed. Okay. Dreamt Mick Jagger died in Harrods. Okay. That's interesting because Harrods was owned by Dodi El-Fayed, correct? And Dodi El-Fayed had a lot to do with Diana from my channeling of that. I don't know what the art magic is. Tell me. Yeah, my Keithy was my little lookalike. I miss my Keithy. It pisses me off that he's gone. And it pisses me off that somebody knows what happened and they're not talking. Pisses me off. Pisses me off. A lot. But anyway, not my choice. Not by my choice. Not by my choice. I was shocked. I didn't have any burns on my hands. Okay, I don't even know what happened, what you're talking about there. But anyway, there's many ways to do and to invoke energy. So we are on a planet right now where it's actually more spiritual warfare than it is actual physical guns, violence, running down the street. It's more spiritual. Priscilla Presley said in an interview years ago that if Elvis would have a different career instead of singing, he would be a preacher. Well, Elvis had a little bit of like a narcissistic complex too. He wanted to work for the government and do karate and be an undercover FBI agent, whatever. He had a lot of like outlandish goals. So there you go. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared to talk about what happened to Keith. I know what happened to him. I was there. I wasn't there for the accident, but no, I'm not mentioning exactly what happened because I'm trying to find the people that I need to find. But yeah, I mean, Keithy died in a motorcycle accident. I know exactly what happened. You know, sometimes Elvis was a karate master. Exactly. Karate. Okay, there. I said it. Okay. So I'm going to Google Pastor Bob. I will Google Pastor Bob. And you think, wait, you think Harry Porter is gay? Who's Harry Porter? I'm so confused. Like, who truly cares about Elvis? I just don't understand the draw. You know, I don't either. But no, Elvis was super handsome and he could sing. Come on now. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, super handsome. Thank you. I would say a lot of things that go on that happen on this Earth's plane are negative because there's violence. There's an undercurrent of violence on this planet. So it is difficult. Is the light a soul trap? I don't know. My understanding of God is that we are with God. So if we are with God, then we are with God. Whether we cross out or not, I'm still with God. So if I drop the physical body, God's right there. That's my understanding. Okay, I just literally missed what you said there. Okay, I met a woman who was a backup singer for Elvis in Las Vegas. Fantastic. Sneezing from Tulip. Sneezing from Tulip. Sorry, Tulip. Okay, is Harry Porter gay? Who the fuck is Harry Porter? I don't know who that is. And if it's a private person, who cares if he's gay? He says he's Elvis and he's healed. Well, I'm a pixie and I'm healed. Who is Harry Porter? Who do you mean? Who is Freddie Mercury? I know who that is. I have no idea. You guys are throwing too many questions at me. Is Harry Porter a famous person? How do I not know who this is? I think that my brain is like not working right. Will Hillary Clinton be arrested? Oh, for God's sake, she'd be arrested if she was going to be arrested. She'd have been arrested, don't you think? No, Harry Potter. Not Porter, Harry Potter. Okay, you meant Harry Potter, right? I don't know who you meant. I have no idea if they're gay. Potter, Harry Potter. I thought you said Porter. I'm like, I don't know who that is. You mean the actor Daniel somebody or other? I have no idea if he's gay or straight or what. Do you think Epstein is dead? I think he jumped bodies. That's what I think. Body jumper. Yeah, I didn't know Harry Potter. Sorry, but why are you calling him by his character name? He's an actor. That's what I'm saying. Okay, you guys, I must go. I am getting a beep that it's time for me to take Tulip home. Are Bill and Hillary Clinton in an arranged marriage? Well, Hillary's gay, so I'm going to go with a beard marriage. Yes, but it's a business power relationship. So I'm going to go with a yes on that. Thank you all for the super chats, you guys. Do you think sometime will cut? Yes, I do feel like someone's going to come forward with Keithy. That's what I do think. Why does it matter if Harry Potter's gay? I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't care what he does. Yeah. We are definitely in a spiritual war, period. Harry Potter fans gotta go. It's a movie. Okay, there you go. Okay, Pastor Bob thank you, Bobby. Pastor Bob video sent to me. I'm going to look at Pastor Bob video. Jimi Hendrix was murdered, in my opinion. I mean, coerced over to the other side. That's what I want to say. Oh, Buenos Aires. I wish I could get on a plane and go. Me and Tulip. I'd be itchy and I'd be snorkeling. But yeah. Oh, thanks, you guys. And tomorrow I'm going to have little Lila on as a guest before she goes away on vacation. That's what I'm going to do. So our goal tonight is detachment. We're going to learn detachment because sometimes I want to, is Beetlejuice gay? What's Beetlejuice? The character or the actor? I think you mean the actor. Anyway, who cares? Isn't that Michael Keaton? Who the hell was Beetlejuice? I didn't even watch the movie, but yes, Drowned in Wine. There you go. Okay, so here's what we have to learn to do. Detachment. Oh, there you go. Fit for life. Fit for life, you all. Let's be fit for life. So let's learn detachment. Let's learn detachment from people who trigger us. I have so many triggers right now. I like to sock people in the face at times. Just sock them right in the face. However, detach from everything. Body jumping means when a soul jumps from one body to another to another. depending on if the soul that's inhabiting the one body is ready to pass out, and you can do a swap while the body still breathes. There's like a 3-minute window of time. And if you can do that, you can swap, or they just continue to swap. Thank you all for the super chats, you guys. Okay, so detachment. Tonight we have to learn detachment. So we are going to learn how to detach from people who trigger us. So what happens when we are triggered, and why do we respond? Because we feel in our responses that when we are triggered, that our response is going to change that person. Starbucks gay. Okay, you must be a troll because Starbucks is yummy. So we feel that we need to respond to try to get a different outcome in order to have it turn out a different way. However, when you're looking at detachment metaphysically, it means that you are not aligned with an outcome. There you can let the soul do the correct amount of work, actually, okay? So you can let the soul go in the direction that it needs to go in. Does that make... Oh my God, Michael Hutchins. Yeah, that was totally not... I'm going to whoop someone's ass, and I'm too old for that now, but, you know, no, there's no problem with being gay. Somebody... You know, it's a Seinfeld episode. Somebody keeps asking if all these crazy characters on whatever movies and TV are gay. And I'm like, do you mean the character or the person? You have to detach, because in detachment, you are not attaching to an outcome. You are not loving or hating, because if you love or hate, it pulls you in a different direction. So detachment, and it's practiced and observed detachment, is the only thing that's going to help you to actually move forward in your life. Hatred's going to pull you backwards. Wanting something is going to pull you into the future, and you're not in the moment. So there. So yes, Rascal Pants will be on tomorrow. I should detach. Well, I'm trying to do it. I'm not saying I can do it. Someone can say something to me in my family, and I'm like down their throat, like that, like a cat with the nails out sticking to a chalkboard. I can do that. Oh God, you guys are nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about investigating anything with Keith. Keith is my son, and I shall investigate. That's what mothers do. Sorry, it's a true story, and I don't really care if someone kills me, because I don't really care to be here. So either way, I don't care. So then I have no attachment to it. I'm his mother. I'm going to get my answers, period. Whether it be now or in 10 years or when I cross over. But one way or another, I'm going to get those answers. It's so hard to detach when you're connected. Exactly. It's very hard. Very hard. So me and the Rascal going to be back. I don't think Tulip, because I think Baby Jack will be here, and Tulip's always running and hiding from Baby Jack. So yeah, I think, yeah, little Baby Jack is going to come tomorrow. And he's so cute. Has anyone famous done body jumping? Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. That's the first one. Okay, I'm going out past the curfew. Veil is thin, totally thin, you guys. Okay, remember, keep your body immune up. Speak your truth. You do not have to do anything that another human being tells you. You are not under obligation to respond to what other people say, do, or suggest on you. And yes, like Muhammad Ali, who chose not to fight in the Vietnam War, he went to jail for the conviction of his beliefs. Completely heroic at that time, because he was famous. He was a Muslim. So he was fighting for both his religion and his right to religious freedom, but he had to stick to it, and most people can't do it. He did it. It's brilliant. Okay. Good night, you guys. See you soon. Bye. Bye.